friends, family, random people from the internet. Thanks for tuning in this week. Wash day can be a little boring and repetitive, so we decided to have a competition between me and Kirk to see who could get their cart apart, cleaned, lubed, and put back together first. And she won. She beat me by 4 nuts and 1 zip tie. It was pretty close. It was neck and neck the whole time. I lost some time when I was cleaning my clutch. Because whenever I was letting it soak, I sat there and stared at it for like 3 minutes when I could have been like putting the body on my cart or something. So I lost my lead by just staring at the clutch and not having a single thought. And she ended up beating me by those four nuts and 1 zip tie. So I'll give it to her. Unfortunately, since I'm bad at making videos, I forgot to set up a camera and record any of this, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Why would I lie about losing? So yeah, that's the way it is, and that's the way we're starting the video. See you at the racetrack. So I'm sure none of you were wondering what I was doing, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Every week when we get done racing, obviously we clean the carts, and I take the cart apart to clean it. So the axle comes out, the front hubs come off, the bearings come out, the body comes off, the engine, the clutch, everything. Some people don't really think that that's that important or if it's that crucial of a step to take them apart to clean them, but I think it's very important and very crucial. That's the best way to check to see if anything's bent or broken, if there's any bearings that are seized up or need replaced. You can really get in there and clean things better and get things lubed up. So for those of you that weren't wondering, that's why I put everything back together. I just got it cleaned and lubed and just a little time lapse there of it getting back together. But to me, taking everything apart before cleaning is extremely important. And for those of you who aren't wondering what's going on over here, we are redoing the pit box. So I'm sure you've seen in videos it's had stickers and decals on it. And for indoors this winter, my plan is to bring the pit box with us. It'll just make everything easier where you can put everything in here and just make one trip in and not have to make 50 trips out and back to the trailer. And it may seem like a little bit of a waste to put stickers on this for that, but Kirk over here has her own business. So Overdrive Designs is her business where she makes obviously stickers. She did the pit box, the trailer, these 2 carts, including the sparkly one. So on top of like race graphics and trailer graphics and just general stickers, she can also do shirts, hats, cups. What else? What else can you do? Shirts, hats, cups, stickers, pretty much anything. So if you have something you want made with vinyl, she can do it. She's your person. So I'll put a link in the description to her Facebook page, but it's Overdrive Designs. She's got a Facebook and Instagram and Etsy. I think there's a couple how-to videos on here for installing decals. So I'll put a link in the description to that. If you need anything with vinyl, then get a hold of her. So who do you think he's talking to?
Your uncle.
Is he coming back now or is he going to turn around again? He looks mad.
Mm-hmm. Watch the arms flopping. Clearly he's mad.
He's getting closer. Oh. Oh, he turned around. squirrel.
Something's been.
Hey, look, that tire's straight. Yeah. It is a hard hit. It was not flush. It was all on that tire. Everything. Yeah. night sucked. It started off really promising. The karts felt good. They had good speed. The heat races went really well. I started up front in the features, and it all kind of went to hell after that. I started third in the yellow 206, and I got to second. And I thought I had something for the leader early on in the race, but the tires kind of went away, and I was just kind of holding on there at the end, and I ended up fourth, which I think was actually pretty good because I was really just holding on, and I was shocked that other people didn't get by me. So I'll chalk that one up to bad tire choice. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes they just go away. I think the fourth was okay for as bad as the cart got at the end. Heavy was a different story. I started third again. I ran third basically the whole race. I was working on second. I think I could have got a. I think I had a shot at passing second. He was getting a little tight off of four, and I was trying to set him up. But on a restart, I got shoved way up the track and got spun out and put to the tail. And that is what it is. The track has a no stop rule, so I think they made that was a fine call. They put the guy that wrecked me to the tail too. So nothing against them. It's just it sucks that you have a good run going and people just can't pass. They just want to drive through you and run you over, and that's frustrating because it ruined what was for sure a third, maybe a second. So that was very disappointing. Medium sucked. I went out in the feature and made 2 laps and pulled in. If you watch the video all the way through, you'll see I got shoved in the wall on the initial start, just straight into the wall, right up the track. Ended up bending the spindle. Hopefully nothing else. I'm going to take it apart and see, but it's super bad. I don't know if you can tell. But it's bent down and back and everything else. I don't know if you can tell in that or not, but it's bent. So I went out and made a couple laps just to get my points because Grams cares about points, and that was that. So night started off really well, ended really bad. Is what it is. I'm just really wanting the year to be over. But Kirk had a really good night. I forgot to mention that. Her heat races are actually kind of crappy. I think she finished seventh and eighth out of like 9 in her heat races. She started eighth in the feature, fell to ninth, which was last on the start, but I think that was kind of by plan because she was starting on the outside. So she fell back to last, and she worked her way all the way up to fifth. I mean, and it wasn't because people were crashing or she got lucky. Like she was just straight up pulling under people and passing them. So she's improved a lot. She had a lot of speed. She looked good. She pulled off a top five, and as bad as my night was, her night turned around and got really good. So hers started off bad, got good. Mine started off good, got bad. Oh well.
Been on this whole time then?